How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. So, the World Championships have just finished over this last weekend, and there was one team that made top cut at the World Championships that was insane. Like, I've never seen anything like it in this format. Also, I got this guy when I was at the World Championships. He's a giant Piplup, and he's very round. I love him. But yeah, this team... The first Pokemon on this team is Golisopod, which you never see. Again, this got top cut at Worlds. So Golisopod's running Assault Vest, Emergency Exit ability. So for anyone who doesn't know, whenever Golisopod is hit below half its maximum HP, it gets switched out. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It's got interesting applications as a pivot. I'll kind of get back to that a little bit later. It's running Leech Life, Drill Run, Sucker Punch, First Impression. So notably no water move on this. Like you'll often see like Liquidation or something on Golisopod, but there's no water move. Leech Life gives you longevity, lets you hit grass types that threaten your Kyogre and your Groudon. First Impression, great priority stab move, but only works like First Impression. The way it works is I think it's 80 base power. Could be wrong, could be 90, but either way, it is a priority move, but you can only use it on the first turn that you're on the field. So again, that synergizes with the emergency exit ability. So you bring your Golisopod in on the first turn, you go for a First Impression for a big priority bug move into something, and then if your emergency exit gets activated, next time you bring it in, you get another First Impression. Drill Run is there to... I'm actually not sure what Drill Run is there for. I was going to say to hit Incineroar, but you can do that with water moves. I'm trying to think, what is it? Oh, probably hit Zacian harder, I guess. Because Golisopod's like got pretty solid defense. So Drill Run gives it something to hit Zacian with, I guess would be the reasoning behind that one. And Sucker Punch just for priority, you can pick stuff off with it. That's pretty handy. So you're like, okay, Golisopod's out the way. Rest of the team is probably a bit normal. No, rest of the team, nothing on this team is normal. So first of all, Choppleberry Incineroar. Which your Sun matchup isn't quite as good, but you have ground resist in Golisopod and an immunity in Tornadus, so you don't necessarily need the Sugar Berry as much. Gives you a bit of matchmatization as well. You can tank a like a Sacred Sword or a close combat much better. It's got Flare, Parting Shot, Fake Out, which is standard. Its fourth move is Protect, which you don't see very often on Incineroar. So that's a very fun tech move to put in that last slot over something like a Throat Chop or a Snarl or a Taunt. You get Protect. And then Tornadus. Again, even the Tornadus set, not particularly usual. You've got Prankster as standard, Tailwind as standard, Protect and Icy Wind pretty standard, but instead of Hurricane, you've got Heat Wave. Now I've seen Heat Wave of Icy Wind, I've seen Heat Wave of Protect, but I don't think I've ever seen Heat Wave of a Hurricane, so you just don't have Stab on this Tornadus. Which is interesting, but Heat Wave is nice because it just gives you fire coverage into something like a Ferrothorn. Potentially could be difficult for this team to break through. Gives you a way of hitting Zacian again. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is one of those things where, like, oh, it'll probably make sense in testing. But then down the right-hand column, we've got Groudon, who is Life Orb, which you do not see often at all. So again, set not very standard. It's 3 attacks Groudon, but normally the 3 attacks on Groudon will be Precipice Blades and then a Fire move and a Rock move. Either Heat Crash or Fire Punch and then Rock Slide, Rock Tomb, Stone Edge, that kind of stuff. But no, this one is Precipice Blades, Rock Slide, Thunder Punch and Protect. I guess that's for hitting into opposing Kyogres mostly. I don't know how fast this Groudon is, potentially got some speed on it, but we will see. And then we've got a Weakness Policy Kyogre. So we're running a double weather team. This Kyogre doesn't have Water Spout, but I imagine if it's policy, you're probably maxing it most of the time anyway. Although if that's the case, then why wouldn't you have Spout? I don't know. Well, I guess if you're using it outside of Dynamax, you want to like side proc a policy with Volt Switch or something, then Origin Pulse is slightly better. Yeah, you've got policy on your Kyogre, which can potentially punish things like Rillaboom, for example, if it tries to hit you, or like I said, you can just side proc with your Raikou, which has Volt Switch, pretty standard on a Raikou just to pivot around. Snarl, great for special damage mitigation, it outspeeds Charizard, so you can outspeed a Zard and Snarl it, for example, stuff like that. I'm sure this Raikou is probably built to like tank a hit from a Calyrex Shadow as well. Something like that. T-Wave for good speed control, alongside the Tailwind and the Icy Wind on Tornadus. And then Weather Ball is interesting on a dual weather team. So it gives you access to either a strong water or a strong fire move, which can be very handy depending on the situation. And actually would be stronger, like it doesn't have a Thunderbolt or anything like that, like a solid, just hit you with an electric move. But given that weather is almost always going to be up with this team, Weather Ball is actually going to be stronger than T-Bolt as a neutral hit. Because it gets like kind of a pseudo stab boost from being in weather. So yeah, super interesting team. The key thing here is there is a lot of pivoting. We see the Volt Switch on the Raikou, and we see the passing shot on the Incineroar, and as well the emergency exit on Golisopod. And I think the reason for that is because of this dual weather core. Being constantly able to switch out and get the weather you want up. Like if your opponent's, like if your Kyogre's on the field, for example, and you want rain back up as fast as possible, you could, for example, switch in Golisopod on the Kyogre slot, tank a hit, first emergency exit out, bring your Kyogre straight back in just to reset weather. And similar with Groudon. Plus the obvious ones in Party Shot and Volt Switch there. So yeah, it's a super interesting team comp. I'm not sure I'll be any good with it, mind you. It's very, very odd. I think this is probably one of those teams where if you wanted to do very well with it, you would have to be the one who built the team. But it is nonetheless a very cool concept. So we're going to give it a go. Let's jump into some battles. Right, for our first opponent of the day, we have an opposing Rain team. Okay, so Grimmsnarl, Kyogre, Seismitoad, Zapdos, Incineroar, and Zacian. So it's kind of standard-ish Swordfish stuff, except you've got Seismitoad instead of a Grass type. So you can normally see like a Rillaboom or a Kartana or a Moongus or something in that slot. I think Rillaboom's the most common. But that thing does get a Grass move, so it kind of can function similarly. I think Golisopod is actually really good here. I just don't know if you ever bring it. Is it a lead? Do you bring it as a lead? I feel like you don't bring it as a lead. I definitely bring Groudon to this. Is it Tornadus? I feel like Tailwind's super useful here as well. I kind of don't like I don't like Raikou that much. The four I kind of want to bring are like Tornadus, Groudon, Golisopod, Incin maybe? Or Kyogre? I guess Kyogre's probably slightly better, isn't it? So if I just lead Tornogre, how bad does that go? Does that go badly? It feels like it doesn't go that badly. I could also lead Groudon. How fast is my Groudon? 127, so relatively quick. I'll bring Ogre to this one. Yeah, I need to hit the Incin. I'll do this. See how this works. So Golisopod here I think is a pretty good defensive pivot into Kyogre. Nothing else in this team really takes water type attacks very well. Whereas Golisopod can like switch in on a spout with its Assault Vest. I imagine that'll take less than half. And we see Grimmsnarl Ogre, okay. So the temptation here is just to Dynamax my Kyogre immediately. And just go for like Tailwind and could even Geyser the Grimmsnarl, I think. Maybe the best move here. Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the Grim here, more than anything else. We're gonna max. Does this go through screens? It might not. We don't have the Rifle Band. We're not 150 base power on the max move. Max Geyser off Origin Pulse is just a little bit weaker than it is off of Water Spout. They do max their Ogre as well, okay. I think this works in our favour. So I'll end up with speed control here. I actually didn't check the speed of my Kyogre, I probably should have done that. Yeah, we'll have speed control between all the stuff we've got going on there. I guess unless they're Trick Lagging Tail. Oh, if they're Trick Grimmsnarl, maybe this wasn't the right move. Okay, up goes Tailwind. What's Grimmsnarl going for? Probably just a light screen, I guess. Yeah. Okay, this is good damage. We're going Max Geyser. This won't kill, but it'll do a good chunk. Yeah, that's actually less than I thought. And there you go, lightning. Okay, policy's up. Oh my god, we tanked that. Let's go. Okay. Okay, my policy. Very cool. I kind of want Icy Winter. How fast is Ogre? Oh, I've got no speed on this. Okay. So I kind of want Icy Wind here just in case they like T-Wave me. I think now I'm just lightning the Ogre, right? The problem is that these teams are likely Assault Vest, which means I'm not sure I'm actually doing that much with, yeah, it's Scary Face, so that's why I went for the Icy Wind. Please tell me that didn't whiff on Ogre. That's not good. Oh, I'm still faster. Okay, they are literally no speed investment like Ogre. Bonk. Oh, wow, that's definitely Assault Vest. That is underwhelming. I'll be honest with you, that's very underwhelming. Ooh, didn't really enjoy that. Okay, change of plan. Can't break this thing. So, do I just tank another lightning with Groudon here? And try and clear out the Grimmsnarl, I think might be my best bet. Because they need to Scary Face again here, right? So if I'm calling a Max Lightning here, I can bring in my Groudon and I can just Heat Wave their Grimmsnarl to death. I presume this kills the Sun. If it doesn't, I'll be very disappointed. I would love to see a Max Lightning here. They reflect. Interesting. Wait, so they would just let me have speed control? I guess I'm not doing that much damage to them. Heat Wave comes out, kill the Grimmsnarl. Bro, this sucks. Big burn. Okay, that burn's actually kind of useful. And they do lightning. Perfect. Okay. Okay, small. So this is the last turn of Tailwind, right? Yeah. I have a feeling they're going to go for a Scary Face into Groudon here. So I kind of want to protect an Icy Wind just to clear out the... maybe I should have just gone for Double Protect there, actually. Just to guarantee another Tailwind. Okay, they do Scary Face, so it ends up working. Icy Wind. Again fails to connect. That's 2 I've missed. On Ogre again. Okay, I just can't drop this Kyogre's speed. Great. Yeah, it's been my Torn, yeah. That wasn't a crit? Jesus. More Tailwind. Do bring an Incin, that's fine. Okay, well I do protect her, for sure. And then... Groudon could P-Blades, or Groudon could switch into Golisopod, which I think I kind of prefer. I want to save my Ogre, because Ogre under Tailwind is very, very valuable. I think I do Golisopod here. And just absolutely sponge it from Kyogre. Protect there. Yep. I'm guessing Ice Beam here. Yep. This shouldn't do very much. Can't freeze me as well because Sun's up. That did 0 damage. Holy crap. Okay, no more electricity. So the question now is, do I want to... I kind of want to save Tornadus for later, actually. If I'm being honest. I think having Tailwind potential late game is kind of more valuable here. So I'm just going to go for a first impression, which is base, yeah, 90. I'm just going to go first impression into Kyogre, I think. I could also drill around the Incin. Because it's going to be Zacian back end, right? I think if I can get damage on Incin, I'm in a pretty good spot here. And draw on the instant. I feel like they want to switch Ogre here, right? Because they want weather control. In comes my Gordon. Yeah, okay, good. Visibilization. Parting shot off Golisopod, that's fine. If I just set Tailwind up that last turn, I would have been in a really good spot. So I'll get some damage down on Kyogre here, which is decent at least. I think I may have to now sack my Kyogre, though, is the annoying thing. I'm going to drill run. Bonk. That did do nothing. That did nothing. That's 0 damage. Okay. I have Protect on deck here. Or I can just sack my Ogre. I feel like I might as well Protect this turn and just go for like a Leech Life, I guess, into Kyogre. If they activate my emergency exit, then I get a free pivot. Okay, let's switch that into instant. That makes sense. Yeah, this is starting to feel like an Ogre sack. Actually, we know that my Ogre's faster than their Ogre. Can we use that? Okay, good call from my opponent. Oh, that instant switch was very smart from them, actually, because, yeah, it covers my... It covers the Tornado switch in. Can I bring in Tornado and Protect here, though? Because I bring in Kyogre and just go for an O-Pulse. Force the fake out. Yeah, I think I kind of just want to start swinging here. Life Orb people. Oh no, they've got Reflect up. Life Orb people. I won't kill with it. So this is probably Golisopod just dying here. Or if not dying, then coming close. They have to make a call now. They've not seen Protect on my Kyogre, but they have seen Policy, so they can probably assume I have Protect. In which case, do I just rip an O-Pulse? Maybe. The Protect is so obvious here, and they were reading Protect last time, so I think I kind of want to just go on the offensive here. Oh, they just fake out. Shit. That's not good. Okay, crit's irrelevant, but... Ah, god damn it. Okay. That's fine though, because I can bring Groudon now, so this is actually fine. Light Screen, they do still have Reflect. It's a bit annoying. If I'd protected that turn, I'd have been in such good shape. I can bring Groudon. I mean, my opponent probably thinks they live a P-Blades here. So I think I can go for I can go First Impression and P-Blades into the Kyogre. It doesn't have Protect, I'm pretty sure. Bonk. Oh, good damage. Hit. Come on. Okay, at least it hits Ogre. That was kind of the more important one, but that's so annoying. The number of attacks I've missed this game. I've missed 2 Icy Winds. I've missed 2 Icy Winds and a P-Blades. That's kind of silly. I hit the one that counted, but I could have positioned myself better this game, I think. I need to switch Groudon out here. It's a -2. I can't get away with this. Like, Life Orb P-Blades will KO both of these mons. They probably fake out. I'm gonna go for a Drill Run into Incin, because I need to break a potential Sugar Berry, and I think I just have to sack this guy because I need an Unintimidated Groudon. Okay, he drops. They're just gonna hit with a B-Blade, I guess. Player off. Okay, they just risked a miss. Then we'll reflect. Okay, this becomes a case of, is this Sugar Berry Incin? If it's Sugar Berry Incin, I think I lose, and if it's not Sugar Berry Incin, I think I win. Assuming I hit B-Blades. Which is a big assumption. There's Beam with Blade. Excuse me? Oh, it's not Sugar, thank God. Okay, unless it's Sash. Okay. Whew. Just about got out that one. Okay, I feel like I could have positioned that better, but I think that's still a good example of kind of how the team works in principle with all the kind of pivoting around weather and stuff. I think in particular I could have positioned my endgame Tailwind better around the Incin. But, well, we'll take those. If P-Blades had just hit the Incin the turn before, that would have been a lot easier, but it didn't, so... so it goes. Alright, one of the books. Yeah, the Policy Ogre didn't really do much. Just like opposing Assault Vest Ogre, a kind of a problem. I guess I maybe could have led Raikou into that as an option. I could have gone like Raikou, Golisopod or something like that, just to snarl it down. Stop again the offensive pressure going. What is this? Okay. How defensive is this Raikou? I'm just going to assume that this can tank a Calyrex hit. Oh, it must do. It's got a special attack. Okay. I kind of like a Raikou leader. Snarl seems super valuable here. Incin also seems very good. Could I get Raikou Incin just go hyper passive on lead? That runs into problems into Eleki, but if they lead a Leki... what if they lead Leki Rex? Leki Rex could be a real problem for this. Maybe I'm forced to lead Groudon here, actually. And then bring you... Do I even bring Ogre to this one? Into a Leki Cot Ray? I'm not sure I do. But the problem is, I don't really have any damage on... Yeah, Kyogre's my only damage into Rayquaza. So I think I kind of have to bring it. I really don't like it into the rest of the team, though, is the problem. I feel like I also have to bring speed control to this, right? Do I not bring Incin then? Maybe Incin gets left behind. But then I don't have a switch in for... Oh, screw it. I'm going with Back-End Tailwind, I think. The problem is this leaves me super weak to Kartana. It's not have a 5 on Groudon. Rayquaza and Grim. Okay. This seems fine. Rayquaza are often special as well, it's worth noting. Which is why I felt it was okay to leave my Incin behind. So I kind of just go for a Snarl here. I'm just Snarl and Rock Slide. Actually, no, I want damage down on the Grimmsnarl more than anything else, because that's the big stop to my Tailwind endgame is their speed control there. So I'm just going to go for damage on Grim. And try and Snarl down the Rayquaza. Could also T-Wave the Rayquaza, would have been a nice move, but I can do that next turn if I need to. They max Ray? Okay. I assume they max Ray. If they're maxing Grimmsnarl, then they're crazy. We shall see. That is Big Ray, indeed. Scary face, okay. Into Raikou. It is Whirlwind. No, it's kills, right? Easy live. Not even close. And we are Citrus. Keyblades. Okay, we connect. That's a lot of damage off that. Holy smokes. Okay. Get a snarl. Bonk. Okay, I'm just going for. I think I just T-waved the right here. I'm gonna go for P-blades. Again, I just want to clear out this Grim because that Scary Face is going to be very annoying. And they can't kill Groudon from here, so I'm content to just take this KO. I think. Fake Tears. Uh oh. Am I dead? I'm dead. Okay, I get the T-Wave off from Rayquaza though, which is decent. But again, the problem is that Scary Face is becoming a problem. I can have my T-Wave. I'm going to bring in this guy. I'm going to Volt Switch off him, and I'm going to Protect here just to stop the just to stop a Scary Face. I could have just hard switched there. Actually, might have been a better option. No, because I need the damage on Grim. Okay, Protect Ogre. Oh. Well, that went very badly. Airstream, fine. Loses HP, fine. In comes Tornadus. So this would be Scary Face on my Kyogre. Which is a little bit annoying, but I think I do still set my Tailwind here just so I can then start Icy Winding the back end. I'm just going to O-Pulse. Yeah, that's Scary Face. Town goes up. Not too worried about the damage a -1 Rayquaza is going to do into me here. Yeah, it's Draco. Oh, it's a Taunt as well. Perfect. Okay. Just hit the Grimmsnarl. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. Ray's in Icy Wind range, I would guess. I kind of need to clear out the Ray here just so that I can KO if there's a... Okay, what's the other... Calyrex in the back, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Icy Wind will break a Sash here and take out the Ray. And also slow it down a little bit, but that's kind of irrelevant at this point. Should I have protected Torn here? Yeah, taking out Ray is not a priority in the slightest. I think I probably should have just protected the Tornadus. Well, if I kill Ray here, I get more damage down on the Calyrex for the KO. Because I get rid of... Yeah, okay, so I always went here. I'll get rid of the airlock. Bonk. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Arcadio is not outrunning a Calyrex here, but... Oh, they have Snarl. Interesting. That's very bad. Okay, well, this doesn't kill now. That's not good. Yeah, this is no longer good. A kill. What? Throat spray. Oh my god. Perish? Ugh. Don't like that. I think I lose this one, unfortunately. I'll need a crit on Kartana, I think. Leaf Blade. Actually, plus 2 horse probably just kills me here, doesn't it? In fact, plus 2 horse definitely kills me from here. What am I chatting? Yeah. Okay. How could I have done better in that game? I think my early game positioning was kind of okay. I maybe could have focused down the Rayquaza a bit sooner. Well, no, because I need to clear out the Grimmsnarl because that scary phase was a problem. Yeah, I didn't have a way of clearing out the Grim before Scary Face went off is the problem. I don't know. That was a weird one. Throat Spray Astral Barrage Calyrex is kind of funny actually. I don't think it's good, but it's kind of funny at the very least. It worked. I think if they weren't Throat Spray, I probably would have lived that last hit and I would have won. Because I would have got Hailstorm to KO the Kartana, and then the chip would have taken out the Calyrex. So I guess it pays off, but yeah, I think I just need to be more careful about how I position my Tailwind, because I need to get Tailwind up after Grimmsnarl was off the field, and I just didn't get rid of the Grimmsnarl fast enough, basically. I could have maybe gone for like an earlier Volt Switch off the Grimmsnarl, something like I could have even led Incin just to pass and chunk, pivot around stuff a bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the game sometimes, I guess. As always, thank you everyone for watching. This has been a fun episode. I'm looking forward to using this team a bit more. If you enjoyed the content, as always, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you have not done so already, and go follow me on Twitch. Link to that is in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.